This is K-Talks episode 13.
I've been thinking the same, about to drop a little knowledge in this bitch for a change until the head's not. We've been right from the jump, now everybody just shut the fuck up. Welcome to my TED Talk. Y'all just sit and relax, so when I step up to the stage, I'll be spitting the facts until the head's.
Alright, this is Cave Talks episode 2. That's
What?
episode 2. Oh. So check it out, man. Tyler, actually, I'm kind of glad that we're kind of cleaned up for this episode. Literally, my sister sat there and told me, she's like, "Can I give you guys some feedback?" I'm like, "Yeah, like tell me." Like I thought she was gonna like say like stuff we're talking about.
Which sister?
I know you should gotta beep her out. We never say her name like on the show. So she literally was like,
Coca-Cola.
"You guys look like shit." She's like, "Could you guys like clean up, like, you know, make yourself look more presentable. Don't look like you just got back from work," which we both did just get back from work. Like
I was still working.
You were still working. You were welding. And she was like, "You guys look like shit. Like you guys could like be wearing tank tops. You could show your muscles off. Like just do it without a shirt one time." And I'm like,
when I start working out,
I was cracking up. So I'm thinking, I'm like, my sister's straight trying to whore us off, like in the show. Yeah, you don't have that problem.
She's whoring us out, bro.
She's trying, but
how's she gonna make money off that?
well, that's what she's saying, man. She's saying we gotta
brings more cool guys in.
She's like, we'll bring cool guys. Cool guys don't want to see us with our shirts off. That's some bullshit.
Yeah, you're right. That's gay guys.
Like, that's a big audience.
All right.
Hey. Okay, so I've got like a plethora of things I want to talk about, but I want to start with one. I want to start off really, really simple. Tyler, tell me like one thing that's been said to you in the past that motivated the hell out of you. And not just the one thing that motivated you, but who was the person that actually motivated you? Give that guy some credit and props, because I've got one recently. There's quite a few people that have come and motivated me over my time, but there's one that really brought me back. So what I want to hear from you.
Let me think. No one.
No one.
My grandpa.
Your grandpa.
So I was about 2 years old.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe 4. He fucking told me to cut it out. He grabbed me by the fucking wrist. He didn't even whip my ass. I pissed my fucking pants. I was like, I'm never doing that again. So every time you look at me after that, it was like motivation. Don't fuck up.
Dude, that's it?
He died. He died like 2 days later. I wake up and I'm trying to get out of bed. I can't fucking move. You know when you have those weird dreams and you're like,
you're stuck.
You're like, breathe. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
And then you can't fucking move and shit.
Yeah, I've had those. Like, feels like someone's on your chest.
Well, I couldn't fucking wake up. I was trying to do a show, like all the other shows I try to do and I don't fucking compete in. And basically, I hear my microwave go off. I'm like, what the fuck? My microwave's open?
Wait, you're joking?
No.
This is when you were 4? Would you have like an easy bake oven?
No.
You're talking about recent?
No, I'm talking about recently. The first one was like, he grabbed me by my fucking hand. I pissed my pants. I was like, fuck that. Don't fuck up because that guy's going to get me.
Okay.
He didn't even have to whoop my ass. I was like, then after that, it was a look. And then the next time after that, he died like 2 days later. He came and seen me. And I couldn't get out of bed, and I could hear, "Wake the fuck up, Tyler. Get your ass up. Get your ass up." And I'm like, oh, fuck, I better do this show. Like, I didn't end up doing the show. I got COVID and almost died. But after that, I got my ass going. So I get these remembrance type things from my grandpa.
From your grandfather.
But no one else really fucking... I've never looked up to anybody.
No?
No one's for some reason, my dad kind of told me, don't go fucking take pictures with anybody else. They need to come take pictures with you. You're the fucking man. You work your ass off, and you'll be the fucking guy.
Yeah.
I'm not the guy yet. So.
No. Actually, what's funny is you are, because like, how many people actually know Tyler? Like, they see him in the gym, and they're like, "Oh, that's Tyler." Or then I've actually even heard people go, "Hey, that's T-Sack over there. T-Sack's over there working out." Like, what a fucking fun name when you hear someone call you T-Sack.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked up now. I'm getting older. I'm like,
dude, it's.
What do you do with dog shit? You sack it.
T-Sack 1000. So I've heard people actually say that, which is kind of
how I got that.
Yeah, that's actually a funny nickname. So. I mean, you kind of are, man. Like, it's funny. I actually When I first saw you, dude, I actually fucking hated you because I see you on social media all the time.
Fucking
Like
hate
10
myself.
years ago, and I was like, who the fuck is this guy running around in blue chonies with fucking bright blonde hair?
You like that?
And then,
Ding. Cock dick.
got picked. So I literally was like, this motherfucker, like, because you were just like, you were like a pretty backstreet boy of fucking bodybuilding. Like, that's what I thought of. Because I wasn't in bodybuilding at the time, but I loved bodybuilding. And then I start seeing you and all these guys from
I was
Shreds.
on billboards. I was
Oh, yeah. Ridiculous.
all over Vegas.
Yeah, dude, you actually...
I had like a 30-foot banner of me for the show for a show at MGM one year. I don't even know who I was next to. They made like a picture of me in my blue
Chonies?
shorts. No, it was blue and pink.
It's fucking chonies. It's not shorts, man. It got
And then they put me with a girl that I would see in magazines, and she was like super pretty red hair, and I was like it's one of those girls you'd be like shy in front of back then.
You
And they put me on
shy.
the same fucking thing, and I was like, I should not be there. It was kind of cool.
So your grandfather's what motivated you. That's cool, man.
Who was yours?
And you're gonna hear me talk about this man a lot.
Milos.
No, Milos has too though. Milos has said some great shit to me. I've had some great conversations with Milos, but the number one, he literally pulled me out of my grave.
Who's that?
Joe, my coach.
What
Joe.
did he say to you?
Joe. So I'm gonna give him full. Joe Eno Tong, show his shit right here.
Yeah, he said some fucking good stuff, and it's simple.
Joe, literally, he would do shit, man. That he's a very mild way he talks. He's very professional. He doesn't curse. I mean, just an amazing guy. But this was when we were training for my show, and I want to say I was probably about 2 weeks out. Now, mind you, at the time when I'm 2 weeks out, I'm freaking homeless. I'm cooking food out of the back of my Jeep. I haven't told anybody. Like no one. The only person that knew about that was my sister, at the time. She was the only one that knew where I was staying, where I was at, because I call her every day and let her know. And it was like she was in Montana and she felt like helpless because she just wanted to help me. She couldn't. And Joe knew something was going on with me.
You didn't tell him.
I didn't tell anybody.
You were just showing up to gym like, let's fucking
Dude,
go.
I just showed up and let's do this. But there was one day I showed up and it was like I had gone through a lot of hard things. There was a lot of personal things going on. You know, let's just state what it was. Like there were some accusations made against me that were completely false. And who it came from, who it was about, it devastated me. Like it just put me in this hole. And that was the time. I remember that night before I went and trained with Joe the next day. That night I sat in my Jeep and I had my food and everything for my next meal. And then at the park I was staying at, there was a liquor store not far away. And
So you wanted to go over there and get some liquor?
I'm a recovering alcoholic. Let's just say it, I'm a recovering alcoholic.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, I think at that time I had been dry for 4 months. I had not had alcohol in 4 months at that point. Now, mind you, I literally had
Your body changed so crazy then.
Dude, I had been drinking since I was 17, like nonstop. So ever since I joined the army,
Yeah.
dude, I had been drinking. And then it got worse as I got older. Like in my 30s, man, I used to clean like the last year before I got into bodybuilding. So 2020, like the pandemic, I was probably cleaning out 1 bottle of vodka, like a big bottle of vodka by myself every night. So I was drinking like 5 to 6 bottles of vodka.
How much do you think that costs a week?
Honestly, I think if I was going to put a number on it, I'm going to say it's $134 and like 36 cents.
Oh.
And I'll do the math on it. But it was that I was buying cheap vodka, but it's expensive, you know, $26 bottles. It's fucking gross when you think about it.
My mom used to drink a gallon a
But
day.
that's what I was doing. So I literally sat there that night and I thought about it. And I was like, I can go back down this route. And that's what I'm saying, the roads you choose. And I knew that road. I knew what that did. I knew it was a depression. I knew that I would just make it worse. And I was like, or I could sit here, eat this cold ass fucking whitefish that I just cooked with my salad and go to sleep and wake up and go to the gym tomorrow. Yeah. And either way, it's depressing at the time. You're just like, fuck it. Which depressed way do you want to go? Because one way sets you back and you're not doing the show. It was basically self-sabotage.
Makes it worse.
You're not doing the show. If you drink this, you're going to fuck your whole body up. You're not going to be 100% like you promised. Because I promised my coach I'd go in 100%. I would follow his diet. I'd do everything he told me to do. I wanted to do it. I wanted to be right.
Did you ever miss a meal while sleeping in your car?
No. I never, dude, I had
How'd you cook?
We have it still in the
I
kitchen.
know, but how did you cook?
I cooked on a stovetop. So I have basically a plug-in in the Jeep. I'd plug it in and I'd cook in the back of my Jeep.
So you had a converter, everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just like literally cooked like that.
See, those people out there that say they can't do a show because of this and that.
Yeah. You could,
If you want something, you get it. You go hard.
But
I've been there too. I lived out of cars. I lived when you were like that. I lived in a shed.
I remember.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk about that too.
Yeah.
So I literally went to the gym the next day, and Joe looked at me, knew I was fucked up, and kind of like we started training, and then he just stopped training, and he looked at me, and he goes, Rocky, he goes, there's two things you need to know. He goes, you can show up to the show. You can go and you can do a show. He goes, or you can go and you can fucking win. Do you want to show up or do you want to fucking win? And it just like fucking inspired me.
Yeah.
And I remember how you were talking about crying all the time working out. I cried for 2 hours straight training.
Fucking hard, huh?
Went as hard as fuck. It was like the craziest workout ever. Chills the whole time I was working out. Because I looked at him and I said, I want to fucking win. And he goes, then get under that fucking bar and push. And I remember it was like a chest day. And
Dude, devastation is the best motivation.
Dude, I just started going and it didn't stop. And I remember tears were coming and he knew I was fucked up. But he didn't say anything. He just kept letting me cry it out and work out.
Yeah.
And then when we were done after working out, then he hadn't told me where I was at.
You had to be exhausted.
He didn't tell me though, like what my body looked like. I didn't know how I was going into the show. I didn't know what I was looking like. And he looked at me and he goes, Rocky, he goes, you're fucking there. He goes, you've made it. You know, this is after a workout. He sat me down. He's like, and this is what motivated me. He goes, I know you're going through a lot. I know you don't share everything you're going through. He goes, but I know it's hard. He goes, Rocky, he goes, I knew you before all this. He goes, you were a fucking winner. He goes, you're already here, man. You've made it. He goes, you made it through the hard shit. You've showed up in life. He goes, now go out and fucking win. Yeah. Bro, that next day, I restarted my company. I called George and the guys up. I was like, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but
let's fucking do
this.
Let's
fucking do it. There was an eviction notice on the door. Like the doors had been locked up. I had to talk to the landlords about how I can get in and start the company all over. It was like starting a brand new company. And it was like, that was the inspiration. Like we wouldn't be here right this minute if it wasn't for Joe. I was that fucking beat up, that beat down.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah, Joe literally, like this room, this shop, everything the way it looks now, our studio.
Yeah.
All this stuff is because of that one conversation. And that's the one person in my life that motivated me out of my grave. Like I was in a grave and I was just having dirt chucked on me. And I was like, God, keep bringing it. Like it's not fucking deep enough. Like more, I need more dirt. Like I was just, that's where I was. I was thinking I was gonna move out of the state. Yeah. I didn't know what the fuck I was gonna do, but I was like, I need a different life. I need a different chapter. Not realizing I can start that chapter all over. And
it's weird how things could change with seriously like faster than a second. And
it created where, I'll be honest to you, like to this day, I'm a better father from it all. So from
that workout, from those words, the next day it relieved you to keep pushing.
Just it changed everything. And
that's we don't because when I met you, the same thing kind of happened about 5 minutes before that.
Yeah. So
that's a crazy story.
So
that's when my life started changing.
Yeah, it literally from that point that happened. You know, I went on 2 weeks later to win the divisions in the show that I was doing.
Yeah.
You know, it was the Cutler 21. And it just changed everything.
How many shows? One show?
Well, we did that and we were going to try to do the car, but then I got COVID.
Yeah,
I got COVID
bad.
Yeah. So we got COVID like, I think 8 weeks.
I think you were dead, but for some reason you just kept walking.
Dude, like my organs were like popping out of my fucking body. It was crazy.
Yeah, you had like
there was 2 weeks.
bags.
Yeah, dude, it was 2 weeks. I
thought he got a boob job at first, but...
It was just air in the lungs. There's a lot of air in the lungs, that's all. Nothing serious. I literally, dude, there was 2 weeks I couldn't fucking remember. Like, I lost 2 weeks of my life.
Sound like a sandwich bag.
I did. Oh, yeah, you can hear, like, the whole... Oh,
yeah, that was crazy. That's
like, I popped a lung, like, the first layer, whatever it was.
Yeah.
So, anyways, that was my motivation. That's kind of what did it for me. So...
Family. Fuck. Oh.
So, here's my thing. Could we talk about family?
What did it say?
Let's talk about family.
What do we got to go over?
So check it out. Hey, so literally, tell me who's your closest? What the fuck is this?
My sister's showing me something. what the fuck is this?
We're gonna have to put it there. So hey, check it out. Who are you closest with in your family? Like real honesty.
No one.
No one.
Everybody knows we're about the same. I have a wall.
Will the real Slim Shady please stand up?
It's about time to start letting that wall down.
There's no wall.
There's no wall.
Not now. I only let myself go so far. After I was about 15, 16 years old, I kind of was my own person. You know, the whole shreds thing online. When I was married, a bunch of weird shit happened in my life. I'm crazy as fuck. People don't see it, I guess, until I fucking snap or I'm just off.
Yeah, that's cool.
I guess I'm off. I'm off.
So you don't have the closest.
Not snap.
So we were,
I guess my dad.
Yeah.
But I'm open with everybody. I usually don't hide anything.
No.
I fuck up
no,
on
it's,
my
it's not about being. It's not about being open. Like, okay, so like, let's put it this way. Dude.
I'd say you then out of anybody.
If you had to do a power of attorney, who would you?
You.
It'd be right. So it's funny because like Ashley and I were talking about power of attorneys today.
I don't even know what the fuck that is, but
so basically it's like you're signing like if anything happens to you, they have the right. So you're basically signing everything over to them.
Yeah. They're
gonna take care of shit for you. They're gonna to make sure your kids are okay. Well, when you're gone, you're basically saying, hey, here's all my responsibilities when I'm dead. Fucking enjoy.
Yeah.
But you have to have perks to go with it. But she was like, well, I'd name you, and I'm like, man, you don't have shit to give me except for a real shitty kid. Like your kid's a bad kid. And the dog that chews up carpet and pees everywhere. Little fuck. I'm like, fucking no carpet. I'm like, why is that hardwood right there? Oh no, that's where the dog chewed all the carpet up.
It's not even wood.
It's like a hardwood like fucking circle. So, anyways, though, we were talking and she's like, yeah. She goes straight up. She goes, if I'm ever on life support, she's like, pull the plug. She goes, if I'm shitting my pants, she's like, done.
No, don't do that.
And I'm like, wait. I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, if I'm on life support, like, I'm like, what do you mean life support? She's like, if I've got a tube down my throat and that's how it's feeding me, she goes, fucking pull the plug. I'm like, nah, like, if I got a tube going down my throat, but I can like still like make hand motions and shit, like, don't pull the plug. I'm cool.
See, if no one's been close to death, they're gonna say that.
Bro, I've been so.
I've had heart attacks many times.
I don't saying they would say that. You like, yeah, when you've had.
I would be like, yeah, I'm dead. Just give me about 2 days. I'll be good.
I'll recover. Dude, I've had a lot of like close encounters with death, like a shit ton. With work, with the kind of work we do,
Yeah.
Can't really say anything because I want to keep my insurance as low as I can.
That was the other job.
That's the other job. There's the other shit I used to do. Not this one. This one's not dangerous at all. We don't go 400 feet or anything. Oh. So there's that. But I was thinking about it. I'm like, nah, man. Like, if I gotta wear a diaper, like, don't fucking kill me. Like, what am I going? Am I going number 1 and 2? There's one time in a day, and do you only have to change one diaper? If you only got to change one diaper, like, fucking suck it up. Like, take care of me.
If I'm shitting myself, I'm getting a stomach bag.
Yeah.
You just change that bitch out. It might sound a little funny when you're in line at D&V. It'd be right. It does it a lot, but
hey, can you hold this for me? I gotta put a rubber band on this and change my bag.
Yeah.
Anyways, so that's kind of the conversation came up. I was just curious with you, what you would do with that.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds shitty. I don't have. Yeah.
But so if I was your power of attorney and you were basically on your deathbed, you would want me to wait it out?
What the fuck you gonna do with my stuff? I got nothing.
No, I know, but
he even said no.
Like, do you want me to like wait? Like, say like you have like some crazy head trauma, and they're like, we don't know if he's ever gonna come out, and I'm like,
just if I do 3 taps, keep going.
Like, he told me to, wait a couple days and wait it out, see what happens. He might snap out of it.
I'll just do it myself.
Okay. So, anyways, that's
if I'm when my grandpa passed, that was pretty bad. I'd say I know where I'd be.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. What about you? Like,
what about me?
Who would be yours?
My power of attorney? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm actually getting ready to do this now, and I'm actually putting the responsibility on you and Ashley. Fuck. I have like a whole thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have lawyers draft it up. And I was gonna talk to you guys. I think you guys should do the same thing.
So I'd be ordering many stem cells.
You make me pay for it when you're gone.
Shocking your ass, keeping your heart going.
I thought you meant
he's all right. He's okay.
No, the way I look at it, man, is if something happens to me, everything that we're creating, everything that we're making, I don't want that to go away. Like, at the end of the day, how cool? I mean, this sounds morbid, but how cool would it be 10 years from now watching this stuff explode and blow up and say I was no longer here, but you guys would look back at shit that I did. There'd be stuff that would be up there like, we're not taking that down. Like, that was fucking Rocky created that. Like, that's
no, that stays. You know what's crazy is my friend. I'll call him my friend still. He had kidney failure, which I had kidney failure and was dying. That's crazy. He needs kidneys still, and back then I almost gave him one, but weeks before that, I found out he banged my wife.
So it's just gonna, so it's crazy that you're getting in this because I wanted to talk to you about this.
He's cool, dude. Whatever. It's both on them. Congrats.
Congrats, you didn't get a kidney. You got your rocks off, but you don't get a kidney.
But yeah,
dude, that's crazy. So actually, I was gonna talk to you about that, man. I was gonna talk to you about like I have created expectations of friends. And everyone's like, you shouldn't have expectations of friends. You have zero. I have a shit ton. But that's why I have a shit ton, and that's why I don't have a lot of friends, because you really see how bitch-mate some people are right away. I've got a handful of friends, and we can go into it, and I can talk, and I can say what every one of these friends have done for me.
Once they do something that you don't like, you kind of distance yourself. But some people you love unconditionally, so everybody's gonna fuck up somehow. But
that's not what it is, though. It's about who they are as a person, you know. Yeah, like, dude, I went down some dark alleys this last year. And you were one of the only people there to pull me out of them, you know. Now, mind you, I didn't crutch or lean on anybody else. I crutched and leaned on you a lot. Like,
not really, dude.
You don't think so, but I look at a lot of our conversations. To you, here's the thing: you've already gone down those dark alleys that I was.
And some.
Yeah,
I'm still. I start going down the same alley. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, I've seen this. I need to go to the light.
There's a dark alley I was going down, and I feel like Tyler's like, oh, whoa. I fell in that trash can 2 weeks ago, man. Stay the fuck out of it. You're not going to get out of it for a while. Don't go in there. Like,
let me smell your fingers, bro.
there were some just dark places I had been in my head, and you talked me off of quite a few ledges. And rightfully so. It's for...
The thing is
it's for my own mental health, but it's children.
It's simple. I look at things simply. I don't know.
I try to, my problem is I try to make logical sense of everything. I always think there's a logical answer. And the fact of the matter is not everyone thinks that way, so there's not always going to be a logical answer to what's going on.
No, that's true.
You just, it's not going to happen. But I created this expectation of friends, Like, put it this way, like when I was going through the divorce, mind you, I was, homeless, had no money, had no income coming in.
Yep.
I had barely enough to eat food. Like, it was like, the diet was figured out. The training was figured out. The
thing is about dieting, it's cheaper than eating out or being normal. So
yeah,
you're lucky at the same time that you were dieting.
Yeah, dude, my food wasn't expensive. But what I'm saying is I barely had money to do all that.
And it was about $12 to $15 a day when you're dieting.
That's about right. That's about I would say I was spending about maybe $120 a week on all my food, that's fucking nothing. People can spend that in 1 out. But I had reached out to my boy Ruck. Which we'll have.
My name is King Ruck. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I competed on Ink Masters Season 4.
Very amazing.
Down to earth, he's a good dude.
Very, very amazing tattoo artist as well. I love the guy. He's a brother. I've been friends with him.
I didn't know who he was. So, and then when you guys told me, I was like, oh fuck, I've seen this in like 2008 on the Ink Masters.
Yeah, he was on. He's been on a ton of shows. He's been on a ton of things. He's been featured around the world doing his actual graffiti art.
It'll be a good one to be on here. You got some stories.
Amazing, dude. Him and I have some crazy stories. Like how you and I have the single Rocky stories. Him and I got some fucking single Rocky stories. Like him and we've been friends before I got married. Yeah. So we've been friends a long time. I mean, I met him when I was 26, turning 27. So we've been friends a long time.
That's a good age right there. That's what
you do.
Yeah,
it was crazy. But him and I had fun, wild times. And we'll share those stories. But anyways, I didn't really go to him, but I was telling him all the shit I was going through. He knew what was going on because he was close friends with. Bleep that shit out. Lose that one. So, anyways, he was friends with us, and he knew everything was wrong. I was talking about how he needed to come up with this money to pay the lawyer because I had court coming up. I didn't know what I was going to do or how I was going to come up with the money.
Yeah.
I was just going to go kind of unguarded, and he literally called me up and was like, hey, Rock, he's like, come meet me at the house, man. I need to talk to you. And I went there, dude, and he handed me a $10,000 check.
Wow.
He's like, brother, you've been there for me. He goes, pay me back when you can. Handed me a $10,000 check. And what's weird is that was right before Joe had helped me out.
Oh, really?
It was before the speech with Joe. Because I remember taking the money from Ruck, and I had no money, and I was like, in my head, I'm like, I know I can make money to pay him back, but like, how am I going to pay him back? Like,
the thing is when you're on the streets and you don't have a job, you start going downhill, especially if you're drinking or on drugs, and you don't have anything, not even a car.
Yeah.
It takes about $10,000 to $15,000 to get back to normal where you can get a job. You need clothes, a place to stay, a
But
car.
here's what's
like,
crazy is that $10,000 went straight to the lawyer for retainer.
Really?
That was it. Because all I was
Oh,
thinking was,
do you still have this place though?
no, I didn't. This place was locked up. I wasn't even in business yet when
Oh
that happened.
man,
I had nothing. But he gave me the money
homeless and divorce.
going through divorce, yeah, and going through fighting allegations that were unwarranted. And the thing is that's why he helped me out, because he knew how important the kids were to me. He did not expect $1 back from me. He didn't expect any money.
Well,
It was like he did it, and then
that's family, dude.
he's
It's not a friend, that's family.
like your brother, Ruck's a brother, Butch is a brother. Like
Yeah.
all three of you guys have been there for me in my worst moments of my life. You know?
And you know what? I'll never ask for anything.
No, but you don't have to. We all
No,
we
he's
know
good.
too much.
Yeah, you're right.
We both know way too much, so it's like you never have to ask. That's the best part.
It's good to know that Rook's like that for you. And
100%. So I look at things like those, man. Those are my expectations of friends are that they exceed my expectation of a friend. That they do something that I wouldn't expect them to do. Because if you're,
you know
if
what's the easy way out to check all those boxes off that you have for expectations?
throw it at me.
Me being someone that I want someone to treat me like.
Yeah.
And I've been treated like fucking garbage, so I know how to treat people. I know what not to do. No questions asked.
That goes into my next thing is
I am a good friend.
We have old friends that are no longer friends of ours. And that guy will tell everyone that Rocky's the biggest piece of shit in the world. He will be like, Rocky's a shit bag. And I'm like, listen to him. Because what he's telling you is right. Because to him, I treat him the way he deserves to be treated. You're a piece of shit. So I'm going to treat you as such. But if you're a stand-up person...
Oh, the backpack.
The backpack. So, yeah, the backpack. The fucking useless backpack. So... if you act a certain way, I'm going to treat you a certain way. But if you're an outstanding dude or you're an outstanding woman, I'm going to treat you as such. You know, like, I'm a human being. I still make mistakes. I apologize when I make mistakes, but I definitely wasn't wrong about that one. But you start seeing the flaws in what you think is a friendship. It's not a friendship. It's someone that's there taking.
Selfish.
They're taking, and then they're trying to see what they can get from you in the future. They're not there to be a friend. They actually don't even know how to be friends. They have no fucking clue on how to be a true friend.
Yeah.
Because listen, with a friend, you don't have to give a friend anything.
You know what sucks is being in bodybuilding and all that. It's very narcissistic, and most people are in that.
Completely.
Or are that,
Yeah,
you know.
completely, 100%.
Me, I'm narcissistic, that's for sure, and I had to turn that around.
Yeah.
You make it a habit to do the opposite.
So
now
it's
I'm
fun. It's fun that you're talking about the narcissistic kind of tendencies in
Grandiose
bodybuilding.
narcissistic personality disorder is what I had. And they say you can't get rid of it, but you can, but you have to read about it. You have to go the 9 yards of understanding what it is, start seeing what you do wrong, and make it a habit to change it 100%. So the next thing you know, you're people are doing it to you, and you're getting hurt because they're doing it before you would beat them to it. Like,
so it's funny you talk about this. I want to talk to you about the new wave of stuff going on in bodybuilding. And it's the...
should we call it bodybuilding or...
I don't know, man. It's like the positivity bodybuilding shit.
Over positive.
Over positive that you're seeing. It's almost... what I want to call it is like the woke version of bodybuilding. It's like, let's be nice.
I'm talking about like the nice to your face, and then you turn around and they're like...
well, I want to call some shit out. Like, no, you have that a lot. Like, I've had a lot of people that will say hi to me and, oh, hey, Rocky, what's up? And then... like someone else will show me a message that they sent them, like, I really don't even fucking like that guy.
So this is new to you.
That whole shit is new to me. I'm gonna be a friend to your face.
Oh man,
but talk shit behind your back.
That's been going on for 15 years of bodybuilding
like, hey,
for me.
Yo, I'll let that shit know that I know. Like, I'll let people, hey, I know you know that you were talking shit about me. So the best thing we can do here is you fuck off and I'll stay in my space and we leave each other alone. Because that's the best. Because if you come up and try to have a conversation,
they usually change the places they go when you do that.
Yeah, if you try to come up and talk like so-and-so, fucking 2 first names was at the fucking gym the other day when I was there, and then when you showed up, and I was kind of cracking up. 2 first names.
It is, it is.
2 first names. So if you're a bodybuilder and you got 2 first names, you know who we're talking about.
Melissa Angela.
But listen, nothing said to me. I won't say nothing to him. I know you were talking shit about me. I'll fucking leave it at that. We used to be friends. Here's my thing. If I used to break bread with you, if I used to have fucking dinner with you, and then you go and talk shit about me behind my back, nah, we ain't fucking cool. And don't fucking, when you see me when you see me, just stay the fuck away from me, and I'll stay away from you.
You know what I do?
Tell me.
I smile at him, and then I talk to him, and I'm like, "What's up, bro? How you doing?" I'm like,
You're opposite to me.
"Yeah, bro, cool. You look good, but you look like shit. You have no legs. See you later."
You will talk to people.
The thing is if they're talking about you, you're doing good, man.
But if you're talking about me,
if you fucked up and they're talking shit about you, then that's on you because you fucked up. But if they're talking shit because you're doing good, man, keep fucking going hard.
Yeah,
and you know what? When something bad happens to them, or you hear something about them, just hey, man, like, hey, blah blah blah's talking shit about you. Maybe you want to address that so they're not talking bad about you.
I just have a great, like, my stance on it, I think is really good. It's in the sense of, you stay out of my space, I'll stay out of yours. But if you walk in my space, if you want to come have a fucking conversation,
yeah,
you already know what I'm gonna tell you. Like, it's gonna
be. So
be.
who's your next call out?
We gotta talk about your boy. We gotta talk about your boy Joey Swole.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, we gotta talk about him, man. Listen, I wanna know, and I would.
So what's his name?
Who?
Who are you talking about?
Your friend Joey.
Yeah, what's his name?
Joey Swole, right?
Why do they call him Swole?
Why do they call him Swole? I don't know. That's
you
your guys' nicknames, man. That's all the nicknames you guys came up with, like fucking Power Rangers and shit when they were with fucking Shreds. Bing!
Hey, we used to be cool, okay?
Yeah, if you guys were fucking Power Ranger cool.
We had a Shred starter kit.
Dude, I think you guys all had your own colors, and I'm sure Joey was the red Power Ranger. You were the blue one.
God damn it, I was the blue one.
Fucking Devin was the pink one.
Devin, Nate Diesel, he was fucking. I miss him. Nate was sick.
Was he?
There's some issues. Everybody had their little issues with everybody.
I'm sure you guys had a good time doing it. Just
we're gonna have a comeback.
Did you guys have a fucking Rita that you said to go fight?
Who?
Rita. Was that her name? The fucking the bad witch from fucking Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, that's Paige Hathaway.
What were the villains' names on the one? I know Rita was one. The Green Power Ranger was bad for a little bit, and then he came around.
I don't fucking remember, but I watched it. I didn't know their names.
You know what's funny is I didn't watch it. My siblings watched it, but I watched it by default because there's nothing else on. I was like, fuck, I don't want to watch Power Rangers.
So what Joey do to you?
But Joey didn't do anything to me, but okay, so I used to follow him. I recently had to unfollow him because like it just felt too fake for me. And I like realness. And it's this whole like gym positivity shit that he's doing. And at first I was watching, I'm like, dude, that's pretty cool. Like and there was some stuff where there was one in particular that I remember, and it was a woman that was trying to lose weight. She was going through some stuff. And she was in the gym, and I guess someone was making fun of her. Now that shit I don't dig. I hate that shit. Like straight up bullying shit, I'm not a fucking fan of. So there's some of those where he calls them out.
Honestly, I've watched some of them.
But then there's some where it's like there's some where it's like over the top for me, and I'm just like, dude, like, are you doing this because you fucking want to see a better space in the gym? Or are you doing this because you're part of this fucking woke crowd now? Are you part of this?
I'm sure he gets a lot of messages from it. Now he's trying to look for things to maybe go off of, or people send to him. Or
here's what
that's gonna be hard to keep going on.
You can't because it's not fucking real. Here's what I would love to see, because
the thing is he's all about gym etiquette.
Okay, so
he used to get fucking pissed. I'd be like, "What the fuck's going on, bro?"
That's
He's
my
like,
point.
"He put his fucking weights away." Like,
okay,
no, but he wouldn't say nothing to the guy. He'd wait. The guy would leave, and he'd just be like, "What the fuck?" So maybe he's a clean freak. His shit's always clean.
Okay,
he
so
put him away.
He never got in an argument.
Not as bad as I just said, but he got in some arguments, but not because of that. That's how I met him. He came up to me and he was like, "Fuck you, dude. You're talking shit. You said I did gay for pay." And I'm like, "Who the fuck are you?" I said, "I'm Tyler Sackett." I shook his hand and he goes, maybe I got the wrong guy. And then we ended up being like best friends after that. We started Shreds.
Oh, that's so funny. Okay, so I didn't know that.
He'll confront you.
Okay, so
he's real.
Okay, that's what the fuck I'm talking. No, he's not real. Because his shit.
Joey, you're going to have to come on.
You're going to have to come and talk, man. Because check it out.
G Swizzy.
Say it the right way. Okay, if you did that, fucking point out what you did in the past. Did he ever get in a fight in the gym? You don't have to answer. Let him come and do that. Because I'm curious. Hey, because guess what? I've gone on occasions at gyms.
Oh, Joey's had a hard life.
I grabbed a motherfucker and threw somebody in a gym. Like,
Not too long ago. Someone fucking tried to corner me. And I gave him every chance to get out of my face. So, but the thing is, I'll say what the fuck. You were threatened.
Well,
Yeah, you were in the fucking corner.
You know, put it this way, I didn't
know.
know what the guy had on him, if he had anything.
Yeah.
Physically, he was not a threat, but you don't know what someone has on him, and you don't let someone get that close to you.
No.
And if they're acting in a threatening manner and they're saying threatening things,
You didn't hit him or anything. You
I picked his
tossed
ass
him.
up. I showed him he was fucking barking the wrong tree. But his son is like a bodybuilder, a big kid, and he started walking over like after he saw me throw his dad, and like everyone's trying to calm me down, but I'm already ready. And I looked at his son. I was like, "I'll fucking peel your scalp, motherfucker!" Like
You're ready.
I was ready, and like they were just like,
He's just mad that you threw his dad.
Oh yeah, but everyone's looking like, "You fucking animal!" Like I was the animal, but I was the one that got pinned in the corner, like a fucking an animal. So, anyways, that, and then I think the other thing is like, you know, yeah, I don't take Joey's kind of guy that's talk shit on people, but come on, Joey, like he's kind of a guy's guy, dude. You're telling me he's never gone in the gym, picked up a chick, had a you know one night stand with the girl at the gym, didn't call her back. Like I don't think he's this super nice guy that he's pretending to be right now.
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Joey?
I'm talking to Joey. I already know about you, bro. Like you are no fucking question, no question on that one. I'm just saying, like I don't think he's beyond. You know what? Just start talking about your past.
No, he has a crazy past just like me.
But then, okay, so
But now he's a better person for sure.
I don't
and
doubt.
he's trying to point things out so people don't do what he did.
I don't doubt that you're not a better person,
Yeah.
but the approach of fucking attacking other people because they're being shitty people when you've probably been a shitty person in your past, you'll bring up your shit and then shit on people.
Oh, he will.
Because like
You gotta get him on here.
Then I want to hear it. But I just don't like it. I had to stop watching him. And I actually I used to love
See,
watching his feed.
I don't watch all of this stuff.
Dude,
I'm so fucking busy. I wish I did. Sorry,
used,
Joey.
Yeah, I used to watch his stuff, but before the whole, you know, gym positivity shit, like I'll just call it gym woke.
Hey, you know what's funny is what's her name needs to come on at the same time.
Mel?
What's her, Mel Sauce? What up?
Mel Sauce.
You coming up on this?
Yo, because he called her out.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I looked at what she did, and I'm like, nah, like, some people just get frustrated. I get frustrated in the gym. Like, dude, I was watching Chris Gethin the other day. Dude, Joey, go watch Chris Gethin's thing and call him out. You ain't gonna call Chris Gethin out. And Chris Gethin was literally pissed about someone sitting on a fucking machine and just texting. Like, I'll go up to someone, see, Chris didn't go and say anything. He said, I'm not going to go and approach this individual. And I'm sure a lot of people won't do that. And you just said, like, Joey wouldn't do that. I'm the motherfucker in the gym that will go, I'll go up to someone if they're not working out and I want to use the machine. I'll go, yo, how many sets you got? Oh, I got 2 more. Cool, bro. You're on your phone. You mind if I work in with you? Like, you mind scooting up? I want to jump in here. I want to start fucking
tell
training.
him the fuck off.
You're different. I literally will kind of force my way in
I get pretty pissed.
to work out. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. If someone's not fucking, you know,
I don't know if you're on the fucking phone
if
and
you're
I'm
not
sitting
there-
there waiting, get the fuck off the machine.
yeah, if you're not working out, if you're not
We're
training,
there to train, not fuck. And if you need some help working out, come work out with me.
Yeah.
Get off the fucking phone.
dude, straight up. How many people have we had jump in and work out with us?
I do it myself. I'll sit on a fucking phone sometimes and be like, oh, fuck.
You've told me get the fuck off my phone.
I'm on the phone a lot.
You're get off your fucking. It's your fucking set. I'm like, whoa. But yeah, you need to be told sometimes.
Sometimes you get a little lost.
So,
But some people, they're fat, out of shape, eating pizza every night. They go to the gym to better themselves. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Next thing you know, they're just sitting there on their phone, not paying attention. Like,
yeah,
they need help.
I saw one guy. I was training.
There's more to it.
I was training Dr. Mall the other day, and I saw someone there that was overweight, and he was doing way too much weight for like a lat pull down.
Yeah.
And
How much time we on?
I don't know.
Damn, we getting going.
Sorry, we got 2A and 2B. 2A and 2B. So, anyways, this guy literally, the way he was training wrong, incorrectly. And a woman very nicely was trying to help him and let him know, like, hey, look, you want to lower this and you want to be doing more repetition. She was like giving him very
Did you get pissed?
Yeah, she was giving him proper information.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like he got pissed. He got very defensive and defended why he was doing what he was doing. And instead, I wanted to be like, yo, bro, like, you don't know what you're doing. You have someone right here telling you in a very polite, kind way.
Wrong place, wrong time type, because he's embarrassed.
I think so. But it's like,
Is there really a wrong or right place?
Is there a wrong or a right thing to do if you're trying to help? She's trying to save him from injury. I'm looking at this. She's trying to save him from injury.
Yeah.
She's trying to help him progress.
Yeah.
She was trying to help him out. He didn't fucking want the help.
No.
So the shit goes both ways.
Especially when you're fresh in the gym, don't know what you're doing, and a girl
Yeah.
comes up to you.
Yeah. So,
Some
hey, look,
guys
man,
get upset.
there was like one other thing I wanted to talk about, but we'll probably talk about it next time, man.
Let's talk about it. We'll split this up.
All right, man, you ready to do this?
Splitty titty. Hey, it's been a week.
Chi-Chi's in chanclas. Well, this is anything, everything topic, so go ahead. I know what you're getting ready to say. You're making fun of me.
No.
Yeah.
What's going to?
Go for it.
How do you know?
Let's do cave talk positivity right now.
Oh, you're so cute. So what was the next topic? I don't know. I just come in here and I sit down and I start talking.
I just want to I always want to end the show with us just having free range, talk about whatever fuck is on our mind.
What we're supposed to be talking about? Let's talk about something crazy.
We don't have to. What I'm saying is let's just talk about anything. Let's pick an anything topic, man.
How many girls did you bang in high school?
Holy shit, not that many actually. 3 girls. I was with three girls, and well, one was not by choice. I was in high school as junior high, 13. Wasn't by choice. Babysitter.
Damn babysitters.
Not babysitter. It was. I don't want to go into the whole story because I'll give her away.
Babysitter's alright.
She was babysitting me though, but it was at someone's wedding. It was at a family member's wedding.
Oh, you just gave it away.
Well, yeah. She was the hot one.
Wedding.
Yeah, she was the hot bridesmaid.
How old?
She was 24. I was 13.
Oh.
Yeah. That counts as rape. So
I got some stories.
Nah, but I'll leave that one there. So hey, that's my anything and everything. That's my anything and everything. But yeah, then it was the high school girlfriend that I had like the whole time I was in high school, and then one other like quick one before I went to the army.
Yeah.
But that one was 24 too. I was 17 dating a 24-year-old before I left.
I lost mine my senior year.
That's
January
crazy.
16th, I remember.
Really?
It was fucking weird. I think I made more noise than her. I did. I know I did. I was on a fucking love seat. My friend Kyle's bedroom. He was in bed with another chick. I was crying.
You were crying?
No, but it sounded like I was. Because the next day he was like, bro, I don't understand.
What kind of?
No, I don't know.
Let's add some sounds.
But then after that, I woke up the next day. I was like, my mom taught me to be respectful.
After Tyler was done, it sounded like this.
It was just like that.
It's magical.
Yeah.
I'm in love. So, all right, well, that's cool, man. I think we ended there. This is a good note to end that.
Well, okay.
All right, this is Rocky Faith with Cave Talk, episode 2A, 2B.
My name is Tyler Sackett, and we're out.
Have a good night. Thank you.